Okay, so sir, my first question to you, following the entire situation, Pakistan is simultaneously facing escalating military confrontation with Afghanistan, while protests have already erupted across Pakistani cities following the US-Israeli strikes on Iran, particularly when it comes to Shia communities, resulting in deaths and unrest near diplomatic missions. So, with Pakistan now exposed to instability on both its western border and the wider Middle East, how vulnerable is the country to internal spillover, where external conflicts begin translating into domestic unrest and security challenges?
Yeah, thank you. As you already said that Pakistan has already been facing many problems. We have two types of insurgency in Pakistan, the Baloch insurgency and the TDP, and we also conflict with the Taliban-led Afghanistan government. And now we have this turmoil in Iran, where Israel and US has been attacking Iran, and Iran in retaliation, they are taking their interest in the Middle Eastern country, particularly UAE and Saudi Arabia. So as being a neighbor, we have this 900-kilometer border, and we have a sizable Shia community in Pakistan, which looks at Tehran not for only religious guidance, but also for political support. So Pakistan will obviously face some like a spillover from this turmoil. We mainly could face two types of turmoil. Number one is sectarian, as you mentioned. Pakistan has a very history of this sectarian tension, mainly because of external actors, largely Saudi Arabia and Iran. We have seen that a decrease of this sectarian tension during the past few years, except Kuram district, where we have seen this sectarian tension is still going on, which is linked with the land dispute. But overall in the country, we have seen the decrease of the sectarian violence. But it looks that these turmoil in Iran could ignite these sectarian tension again. Like, for example, we have seen these violent protests yesterday in Karachi and Islamabad and Gilgit-Baltistan, where at least 22 people has been killed. It was just an indication that how these killing of Ayatollah Ali Khamenei and this development going on in Iran is not only specific to Iran. It will basically affect all Muslim countries, particularly where there is sizable Shia community. Outside the Iran, the sizable Shia community is in Pakistan, India, Iraq, and as well as in Afghanistan. So we have living in a neighborhood, and we have seen one indication yesterday when there's a 22 lives were lost only because of these anti attacks, protests. So yeah, we will face we could face again some sectarian tension in the country now, because one, Shia groups are angry because of the Pakistan action, because they believe that Pakistan response is like a more calculated. In the statement of Foreign Ministry, they didn't name Iran and Israel directly, though they condemn attacks on Iran, but simultaneously in same statement they also condemn Iran for attacks in Saudi Arabia, in Middle East, like Qatar and UAE. Second thing is we could see more like a type of tension in Balochistan, because on both sides of Iran border we have Pakistani Balochistan and we have Sistani Balochistan, Iran. On both sides there Sunni Baloch community live, their family ties, and we have seen this 900 tourist border. It is basically largely operated by the separatist groups, smuggling networks, jihadi groups, from both sides, from Pakistan. A separatist group like BLA and BLF, they go to Iran for hiding, and from Iran, Jaish-ul-Adl come to Pakistan. And we have seen in 2024 tit-for-tat attacks between the two countries because of this tension. So I think Pakistani state already knew it, that we will face some sort of repercussion, some spillover, and it's the reason that they are very carefully monitoring the development. And the statement are also saying that they are basically very carefully crafted.
So, as you said that Shia community is reacting to the whole Khamenei's assassination, and you also mentioned that Pakistan does host one of the world's largest Shia populations, and past crises have shown that how regional developments involving Iran can inflame sectarian tensions, like the one that we saw at the U.S. consulate yesterday. So, especially when militant groups already target Shia communities domestically, could the Iran conflict revive the dormant sectarian fault lines inside Pakistan? And what risk exists that militant groups exploit regional anger to trigger Shia Sunni polarization?
It's a very important question, and it is something that many experts and security officials are more concerned. As we mentioned, that Pakistan has seen this sectarian violence because of mainly blame on this tension between the Iran and Saudi Arabia. And then we have seen that a rise of small Shia groups from under like Zainabun Brigade, under which many Shia youth went to Syria to fight against the ISIS. Okay, and last month we seen that one attack on Shia community by the ISIS in outskirts of Islamabad, suicide bombing. So one thing is that if Iranian turmoil become prolonged, it will directly affect the sectarian landscape of the country, and militant groups from both sides could become reactivate again. Like if you see the Sunni, these sectarian groups, so they are also criticizing Iran for this, why they are taking basically the Saudis and the Middle Eastern countries, and similarly we have also seen that the Shia subgroups, some elements in Shia community, they are criticizing the Middle Eastern country. Why are you providing things for US? So I think these things ultimately affect the Pakistani polarized society, which have seen sectarian violence in 90s and 80s. Okay, so development in Iran are not small thing. Ayatollah Ali Khamenei was not only leader of the Iran, he was basically a spiritual leader of the Shia community across the world. Okay, so anything happening, it was directly affecting the Shia community wherever they are, whether it's Pakistan, Afghanistan, India, or abroad. So yeah, it will automatically have potential to ignite this old sectarian tension again in Pakistan.